Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here to do a daily angel message. And this is a little later in the day, so take it as it resonates and know that whenever you see this, it's meant for you. I've had readings from other readers come up in my feed from them from 3 years ago, and I think, oh wow, I'm meant to watch this. So today is the daily read for Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday, May 21st. So let's get started. And I'm gonna pull a Blessed Bee card, and the card there was a card that just slipped right off the top of the deck, a blessing on your sleep. So that's a little extra blessing. So they're saying for today, a blessing on your sleep. So that's good news. Yeah. So Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the blessing? And we have, oh my gosh, so we had a blessing on your sleep that fell off at the top of the deck, and we have a blessing on your health. Wow. And I love that the dragon is in this card because I've been seeing dragons in the clouds, so I know they're around us. Yeah, so I know they're around us, helping us out. I've used Sunshine Yellow Dragon. I've called in Sunshine Yellow Dragon, especially to help with doggy stuff. So, if you ever need support for your dog, or, calming or healing, call upon Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Helps with animals. So really beautiful, plus your own healing energy as well. So a blessing on your health. So let's get some messages. I have the Gateway Oracle deck here, and if you haven't seen the quick reads, check those out. They're timeless, so whenever you see them, they're meant for you. And I am gonna do a video today on the giveaway, so I'll get the information out there for you guys. You can win this really cool deck, and I'll show you some of the cards. Okay, I might do a quick little card pull, show you some of the cards. So I knocked over my or I just bumped my cards for the love read. So okay, let's get some messages. What do you need to know for this day? Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the messages for this day for everyone? And we got a card coming out of the top, another one. And there's one sticking out, so we're taking that one as well. At the bottom of the deck, wow, so this is like she's holding colorful balloons. And I heard another reader, I think it was Liz Harrison, say today that you might see balloons. And I forgot what it was in reference to, but it might be soaring into joy. But this is childlike wonder fills your life, and I think it's about I think it was about shining your light, maybe transformation, rising above. But this is soaring into joy. Wow, guys, this is the overall energy for today, and this is childlike wonder fills my life. So, do things that bring that joy in. If it's going for a walk, if it's listening to music is a wonderful way to elevate your, slow down here, to elevate your energy, to ground you, to elevate you, to bring in that joy, to just sing with wild abandonment, with that inner childlike joy. And if you're around kids, oh my gosh, get them involved, because that just brings out my inner child, is being around kids, and they love music, dancing with them, singing with them, really beautiful. And if you have animals love it as well. So but just putting on some music. And I just saw a truck go by, a dump truck go by with a bunch of wood in the back. So the wood dragon is still live and well and pruning away. But yeah, so this is bringing in that joy, doing things that elevate you in a joyous way. All right, so that's the overall energy. And then we have believing in magic. Ooh, I love this. True magic is abounding in my life. And this is, this is kind of like, I picture this as like, God saying, what is it that you want, my child? My children, what is it that you want? Well, look into my magic hat here, and imagine what does it look like? What does it feel like? And what does it look like? What does it feel like? And I'm missing one. What does it look like? What does it feel like? And just imagining that you already have it, acting as though you already have it. Really, getting the feel for it, really envisioning it. If it's your twin flame, really visualizing them next to you, visualizing what it feels like to be with them, that kind of thing. So really, really beautiful. The other thing is like speaking affirmations about it. So, saying the affirmations about it in gratitude. Thank you for all the wonderful opportunities, blessings, and rewards and abundance that are flowing, that you've flown my way. Putting in a statement of gratitude. And this is, true magic is abounding in my life. So thank you for all the magical and miraculous things in my life. That's a great way to say it too. So, and believing in it, believing that it will come true, and that yes, coming into your power today. I heard a reader talk about that this today, and I think we're in the second day of Gemini season today, starting today, said that this day was going to seem unreal because it's the unleashing 7:17 on the clock on the right path. It's the unleashing of higher timelines. And so what has seemed like it's taken months to manifest in the past is only going to take like days in this time. So things are going to come in really quickly as you stand in your power, in the presence of love and God. And this is, I step into my power boldly and confidently. So using that affirmation, I am stepping into my power boldly and confidently. For today, it's a beautiful, beautiful message. So believing, stepping into that power. And as you do that, let go of anything that no longer serves you, and that's surrendering it. And I love that there's a stream here because, when I surrender now, I picture it like a stream, like coming down from the higher power and just washing down all the way down to the my Earth Star chakra. So it's surrendering it to the flow of love that heals, to the Holy Spirit, to God. But I surrender joyously to the ebb and flow of life. When we do that, then, we're allowing what's meant for us to come to us. And today of all days is a really great day to really make an effort to do that, because things are flowing faster, manifesting faster than usual. And I love how all of these cards, I'll show you. I love how Spirit hooks these together. So this card has her flowing, and you can see the waves in the ribbon. This card has the flow right here through here. And this card has the flow downward. And this one has the flow. And that's a big message for all these cards, I believe, is that to surrender, to be in the flow, the ebb and flow of love. And that's when the magic can happen, and that's when miracles can happen, when we surrender our will to thy will. And then we have, savoring the pleasures. I embrace bliss in my life. I fully embrace bliss in my life. And this is, doing something for yourself that is nurturing, that's loving, that just makes you feel like you're melting, you're just so calm. You're just melting into that love, into that, divine oneness. And, for some people it's a bath. For some people it's, capturing the essence of the trees and, the nature spirits and sprites and all of those wonderful beings out there. For some people it's music, for some it's exercise, so find what it is for you and make a point to make that a priority yet today. And as you do that, as you step into your power, I'm fully stepping into my power with confidence and, self-assurance, independence, it's time to make a difference, and here's that flow again. We have it in these two cards. So almost every card has that flow on it. So really cool. So yeah, as you step into, your power and you nurture yourself, and, you're feeling joyous overall, that allows you to make a difference. That allows you to step out and be seen. My inner light shines far and wide, and I love it because, this reader was talking about how today, starting today, like the second day of Gemini, things are going to manifest faster. And not only that, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, okay, here it comes back. Okay, but any cloak that was over you in the past, that was over your light to protect you in the past, is now like being removed completely. And so people, as you go out, people are going to be more drawn to you. They're going to see your light and they're going to want to help you. They're going to want to support you, and they're not going to know why, but it's because of your light, and I've had this happen. I had it happen yesterday. I was in a store and my card had just worked, and then I ran back and I got something and it wasn't working. And it was something that wasn't marked, it wasn't marked. So anyway, but I was trying to get my card, and this lady came over with her cart and she said, "Oh, honey, I'm going to check out. If you would like me to, if you want that and you want me to pay for it, I'd be happy to do that." And I just looked at her and I was like, oh my God. I looked at her and I said, "You know what? Thank you so much for your kindness." I said, I have another source. I said, I can use, but I said, "Thank you so much for your kindness." And then she walked by and she just had this cute smile on her face. And and as she walked out, she just gave me that smile again. It was like she was just this little angel, and she gave me that smile, and I just thanked her again for her kindness. I said, "Thank you so much for your kindness." I mean, that just meant the world, even though I didn't accept it. It was just the act of kindness, her thinking of someone else and, being willing to do that. I was just like, that is just really beautiful. So making a difference in whatever way you can, and maybe it's paying it something forward to another person like that, helping somebody out that's in need, or helping out people that are asking questions, that need information. And you're a resource based on your gifts. So keeping that in mind, and like I said, it's taking care of yourself, letting go, and surrendering, and you're coming into your power, being in the present moment, and able to help others. So I hope this helped. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great day. Namaste.